Let's talk about management skills. In particular, how to improve employee performance. Stick around. In this video, I want to cover 6 things that I do to improve the performance of the people on our team and how we're able to consistently grow our businesses. A lot of employees will start stagnating after a while or aren't the right employees from the start. And so by following these 6 steps, you'll end up in a better spot. Who am I? I'm Alex Berman. I've generated over $10 million in sales. I have multiple businesses that our company runs. We have a marketing company where we help established businesses book meetings with billion-dollar brands. That's X27. We have the definitive business course on how to start your own company and work with companies that can afford you. That is Email 10K. And we run a software company along with some real estate and other ventures. So through these, I'm working with dozens of people, and it's important that they perform. So how do we improve employee performance? It is 6 steps. Number 1, spend time hiring the right person. A lot of the problems that come from underperforming employees can be solved in the recruiting process. If you're hiring somebody who hasn't done the work before, then it's hard to know whether they can do the work now. So I like to find employees that have done almost the exact thing that they want to do for our company, for previous companies. That way it's just shifting skills. They're already doing the thing they're good at. And if they can do that, then they're pretty good. So if you're hiring an SEO guy, make sure that that person has done SEO in the past for as similar a market as possible. If you're hiring a designer, make sure that designer has designed the type of thing you want them to design. The closer you can stick to their comfort zones, the better the employee is going to be. So hire the right people right away. This video is brought to you by MailRush.io. If you need to send cold emails, or if your current provider isn't allowing you to send cold emails, you must get an account with MailRush.io. With MailRush.io, you can send bulk emailing campaigns on autopilot while avoiding blacklisting problems. Improve your sending reputation with a dedicated IP. And if you sign up with the offer below, they'll include a free customized IP warm-up schedule with your dedicated IP account. And you can get 30% off the first month by using the promo code COLDEMAIL. In addition to that, you can also open a free trial account with a sending credit of 1,000 emails. Check it out, MailRush.io, promo code COLDEMAIL. Number 2 is once you've hired the right person, set realistic goals. Now, if your team member is somebody that's done this type of thing before, you can work with them to figure out what a realistic goal is. And it's important that these goals are things that they can improve and work on their own and not far off goals years and years in the future. So for instance, if you're hiring a salesperson, a good goal to work on with your salesperson would be send 150 cold emails, or take 10 meetings a week, or send 3 proposals a week. Something that they can actually control within the space of those 7 days and constantly be measured on and improve, rather than something like close $1 million by the end of the year. That can also be a goal, but the main goal that you want them to be focusing on is something that they can improve from week to week and that you can actually measure them on. Because if their goal is sell $1 million by the end of the year and you don't have anything to measure them on in the meantime, you'll have no idea if the end of the year comes and they don't hit the $1 million, whether that was something to do with your management or their skills. Like, there's just too much going on to measure sales week to week. So instead, you want to measure something that is in the employee's control. And it's not just sales. For our marketing team, we have our weekly marketing goals. Basically, tasks that we found will increase our sales over time, making sure that we're testing new emails to our list, making sure that we're finding new topic ideas for YouTube that are SEO optimized, etc. So set realistic goals for your employees. The next thing is make sure that your employee is working on money-making things. Jason Lemkin, who's an entrepreneur, he runs SaaStr. He wrote this amazing article years ago about accretive hires. And I love the word accretive. Accretive basically means you're hiring somebody and they're paying for themselves immediately. Now, the easiest way that I've found to make somebody accretive is to hire somebody to do a task that you already know makes money. For instance, hiring video editors for this YouTube channel is easy because we know that we release a YouTube video, it makes a certain amount of money. So if we hire a video editor and pay them a little bit less than a video makes, that is an accretive hire. That video editor is making us money. If you have your employees doing things that don't make money, that's when you run into issues. Like you have your marketing guy writing blog posts or sending tweets on social media or doing things that don't directly tie to sales for your business. That's when you start running into issues. So cut everything that your employees or your contractors are doing that isn't directly making you money. Number 4 is weekly accountability. So now that you have those goals set, It's going back every single week and checking in with your team members to hold them accountable. And it doesn't have to be a call. For our marketing team, I do weekly calls with Div, who runs our marketing team, but I'll also do daily email updates. And sometimes we don't even have the weekly calls. We just do the weekly update over email or over Slack, which is a communication tool. Either way, you want your employees, you want the team to be doing similar work every week that you know will make your business money. So it's not like you're having to micromanage or constantly pitch new ideas on what to do. And you want to make sure that if your team is pitching you ideas and they're adding new things to their own plates, that those ideas are tactical ideas that are either going to increase views, the number of people that are seeing your business that are in your target market, or ideas that will directly increase revenue. So either increasing views or increasing revenue. It's important to test your cold email subject lines to get an 80% open rate. The trick is to test a new subject line every 10 emails. 50 plus subject lines in a Google Doc that you can test with your cold email campaigns. You can have that for free. Experiment27.com/subject. Number 5 is give detailed feedback. If your employees are coming back and you know they're good employees because you went through the hiring process, you know they're good members of the team, and they're making mistakes, give them feedback. Tell them exactly what they're doing wrong and give them a chance to improve. I have seen leaps and bound improvements from Robert, my co-founder's assistants. They've improved a lot. Div and everyone on our marketing team has improved a lot just by tweaking little things. So giving honest feedback. And if the employee or the team member doesn't take feedback well, I'll tell you what to do as the next step. But if you're hiring the right people, they should want to succeed, which means they'll take feedback. And it's important to have this feedback be not only detailed, meaning if you're going in and your junior salesperson hands you a proposal and you're crossing things out or changing words, speak through why you're making those changes so that the salesperson can make them on their own. And then the next proposal, you should have to give less feedback. If you find yourself giving the same amount of feedback every single week, that means that there's no improvement and that team member might have to go, which is number 6. Fire if performance doesn't improve. You give your employees all the opportunities that you can to see them succeed. You hire the right people. And sometimes if they slack too hard or it's not working out or they'd be better for another job, it's better to just let them go. And that's that. A lot of people don't want to get rid of their employees because they think that if they fire somebody who is integral to the team's going to fall apart. Well, what I've found is every single time we fired somebody, we found somebody else for the role pretty quickly that has improved the team even more. So firing is a great thing for the business. And from the person getting fired's point of view, if they're not a good fit for the role, it's better to get them in a job they can do, either with your company or with somebody else, because they're going to be happier. Nobody wants to be failing at their job. You think the person you're firing doesn't know that they're bad? A firing usually doesn't come out of nowhere. They know they're bad, especially if you're doing the accountability and they're trying to improve and it's just not working at another job. If you want more info on how to coach employees, how to train, how to hire, check out our course, Email 10K. We go through everything in detail. It's the definitive course on how to start and grow your business. Subscribe for more content like this. Like this video to encourage this type of content. And if you want more videos like this, we have an entire back catalog of business videos that you can check out. It's hundreds of videos now about marketing, entrepreneurship, sales, and more. Let me know down below, what is your number 1 tip to improve employee performance? I'd love to know. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.